the future. Machines designed to serve humans are being programmed to turn against them.
What about these chips? Turn any domestic computer into a killing machine.
Someone must stop the madman who started it all.
Straight out of a sci-fi movie and into reality, the U.S. military wants robots. In today's Big Eye, we want to show you what the future of war could look like. First, let's start with who is in charge of technology development for the military. That is the U.S. Defense Advanced Research Projects Agency, or DARPA, an agency that is the stuff of mystery novels. Recently, we've noticed they've been beefing up on robots. Most recently, they contracted with Boston Dynamics to create a cheetah robot. Check that out. Look at this drawing. It's a four-legged robot that reportedly runs faster than the fastest human. Boston Dynamics also says it will be able to zigzag and take tight turns in order to, quote, chase and evade. It'll also be able to make sudden stops and could end up with a tail. Boston Dynamics, this is the Atlas, also made by Boston Dynamics. It looks a bit like the Terminator from the movies, but without the head. This robot will reportedly be able to walk like a person, even over rough terrain. We could also see it crawling around on its hands and knees. The Atlas was spawned from Boston Dynamics' work on this robot.
When I started stealing, I stole miles past. And now stealing your mind. Giving it a well-needed science lesson.
The U.S. military is interested in super soldier technology and extended performance warfighter for total battlefield domination, and literally billions of dollars over a decade have flowed. And now you probably saw where the 2011 budget for DARPA includes several $1 million for what they call bio-design, which is the purpose of which is to create an immortal.
Meet Cronus, a humanoid robot that's built more like you than any other. Its design copies human anatomy, from its flexible spine complete with vertebrae to a gliding shoulder blade. Researchers used plastic to create its bones. Kite line was used to make artificial tendons, while elastic cords give muscles their bounce. Making its body look human is one thing, but recreating how we move is much more complex. The team plans to recreate this by programming the electric motors that drive the robot's joints. Future versions should interact with their environment very much like humans do. And with some artificial intelligence, Cronus may behave more like us too.
Members within government, there are members within our universities. Some of our leading law schools are advocating now towards the transhumanist philosophy, and the philosophy is really very simple, that we no longer need to wait on the daunting pace of natural evolution, but we have science now at our disposal, that ever since the mapping of the human genome and the genetic sciences came alive, this vision began basically coalescing into a new religion, a new philosophy that says we can take evolution into our own hands now through rewriting our DNA, genetically altering ourselves, other kinds of science, nanotechnology, neuropharmacology, neurosciences, brain-machine interfacing. All of these sciences now can be viewed as the tool that can lead us to the next step in our evolution, humans 2.0, something better, quicker, faster, cognitively superior, physically superior to what humans are today. And essentially that is what transhumanism is. It's a big idea that we can alter ourselves cognitively and in our physiology and create a superior specimen. And actually the term transhuman is kind of telling because it's transitionary. We are walking away from humans as we know them towards post-humanity. Transhumans are somewhere in the middle. Post-humans will eventually become beings of such radically different cognitive abilities, even physical appearance, post-genderism, where we are the merging of both the best of male and female as part of the transhuman vision, that it'll be so radically different than what we understand today as to no longer even be considered to be human.
One thing that I've come across lately is that there's a lot of people that are starting to pick up on the fact that this stuff was in movies a very long time ago, and it's interesting, not only in movies but books. Take a look at the writings of Philip K. Dick and many other authors.
Extremely hot, so as it went by, it completely cauterized my wounds, so I was barely bleeding from them.
So it's the same weapon that took all your body parts. Saved your life.
Completely.
Imagine, 22 years old, waking up to find you have no arms or legs.
I think I was just more happy to be alive than upset.
But I'm trying to figure out if you're the luckiest or the unluckiest guy in the world.
A little bit of both, I guess.
The physical therapy room at Walter Reed is filled with young men who are a little bit of both. More than 1,000 servicemen and women have lost an arm or a leg over the course of the wars in Iraq and Afghanistan. 20% of them have lost more than one. Brendan was the first to come in here without any limbs, but now there is a second, a Marine from Afghanistan who is not yet ready to appear on television. You can only hope he has the same frame of mind as Brendan.
I just want to keep progressing and keep going and keep doing more stuff. I just don't want to live a life that I just sit and do nothing with my life.
That means learning to walk again on prosthetic legs.
I love walking. I love it. I mean, I'm just not at the point where I can wear them all the time. I wish I was, but...
Think you'll get there?
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, no doubt about it, I will.
Brendan knows the answer to a question the rest of us will never have to face.
Which is harder? The lack of arms or the lack of legs?
Lack of arms, by far.
By far.